Hey everyone, Paul Sam. Welcome to kind of a bench update, but it's not really. It's more of an update. So today's a bit of a thank you, and I've got a few things to show as well. And it's a thank you to all of those who helped me on my GoFundMe. So sit back and have a little bit of a. I'm going to thank you all that all helped me. So there's people switching off right now. I'm going to have a look at what I've bought with the money you all donated and show you a few changes in here as well. A few people have asked to see them, and I've done it and had a quick run around of the cave as well. Before I do, though, I'm going to link a channel, and I'm going to ask you all to go and subscribe. I've linked it on the community page of the channel, and I want you to go over and subscribe to Dudley's Scale Model Cars, I think the channel is. Dan is a nice lad. He's been doing live streams all this week. I stumbled across his feed from a link from Facebook, and it was just me watching while he was live the other day. So I got a few of the lads involved to come over and subscribe and watch him, and put it on ISM, and he's gone from 50 subscribers to nearly 175 now, I think he's on. So I promised him we're going to 200 by Sunday, so we're nearly there. So I'll put a link in the description down below for Dudley's channel. He's a car modeler. He's fairly new, and he's very open about his own things he has to deal with on a daily basis. He's very open with that. And he's a nice lad to watch. He listens as well, which is always good when people ask for advice, that they actually do listen. And I'm very happy to support him. So links in the description down below. Please go over and subscribe to Dudley. Say hello to him when he's streaming next. Go watch some of his videos. He's got over 170 videos on his channel. Go and have a look. Go and give him some support, and go and show some love to a new YouTuber, well, fairly new YouTuber. And let's see if we can get him well past that 200 sub mark and well on the way to 1,000. While we're on at that, I'm also going to ask everyone to go and subscribe to Mag Mountain as well, Scaly Models, who does live streams with Sue and Paul and Chris on a Sunday and a Tuesday. Always supporting our channel. So he is about, I think it's just under 500, or just over 500. So he's got a bit of a way to go, but I'm sure with our help, if you go over and sub to Mike as well, link in the description down below, you can go and help support another good YouTuber who does a lot behind the scenes for our lovely little community. Really does. When we've sorted Mike out, we're going to do Sue. Yeah. It's hard to do more than one at a time. I think we need to just concentrate on one at a time. It makes it a bit easier to do, I think. So Sue's getting done next. Yeah, you are, Sue. I'm going to sit at some point when I get a spare 5 minutes and write out a list of all the YouTubers I would like everybody else to support along with me, modelling wise. And let's see what we can do. So go subscribe to Dudley, go subscribe to Mike, Dudley's Scale Model Cars and Scaly Models. Go and sub to them, and let's see what we can do for their sub rates. There we are. So thank you very much. Links in the description down below. Please go over and sub and say hello. Right, so on I think it was the 1st of February, it might have been, I think it was, I was having a discussion on my live stream about the moral feelings of me doing a GoFundMe to replace my aging M100 camera, which is there. It's been dropped several times, it's damaged, the autofocus plays up, the sound's ruined, and the touchscreen's broke. It's dying a death slowly. My concern was if it dies, I can't do videos. I mentioned doing a GoFundMe. Loads of people said it's a good idea to do it. And I set a goal of the price of the camera and had that within half an hour. £569 I originally set the total to. And it's just absolutely skyrocketed past that to over £1,000. So I can't believe it's done that. And what I promised was, there was jokes about taking Hannah out for me and my girlfriend, buying this and that. And I said, no, every penny will go back into the videos, which is essentially what I've done. So I bought a whole host of things. We bought the camera, which were beautiful. You're on it now. I'm looking for it there on the bench thing. Where's it gone? It's there. Lovely M200 Canon camera. It's a new version of that. We've got a nice Manfrotto tripod, which is just an absolute dream to use compared to my old crappy Amazon Basics one. We've got a whole new 4 set of SanDisk 128 gig memory cards. So we've got loads of memory. And the beauty is now, while that camera's still working, I've got 2 cameras. It's in the spray booth, that one. It's not the end of the world if it goes a little bit out of focus every now and then. I don't just keep moving the cameras around, because that camera sits here normally and that one sits there. I can just go across and record, and it's wonderful doing that, because sometimes there's things I wouldn't film me in the spray booth, because it takes me longer to move the camera and set it up than to actually paint the thing. So sometimes I miss out a bit of footage. Now I don't have to. I can capture it all. My spray booth has also fallen to bits. You may have seen it encroaching on some of the videos. That was attached to the shelving unit, which itself was fallen to bits as well. So this is all 12mm MDF now. Brand new light in the spray booth. I'll show you in a minute. I'll do a video. And what a difference. We've got new cutting mats. We bought some kits to review and build. The list's just endless of stuff. We filter for the camera. It's just so much stuff. I just tried to put it all back in to try and improve the videos. Now, everyone's been fantastic except one person who was telling me I was illegal. It was deceitful I was doing. I think he was getting charitable rules mixed up with third party, but he ended up getting banned off the groups and pages. So that's his loss, I suppose. But thank you all for your donations. I'm absolutely gobsmacked still of the amount that's been raised. Absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, absolutely blown away. So I'm going to read out all the names. I think it's only fair. If people have put their names as anonymous, does it tell me? Yeah, it does. If anyone's done an anonymous name, I won't read it out. So if you've done it publicly accessible, I'm going to read it out, I'm afraid. So Sam Shuri, thank you, mate. Dan Croak, Richard Thomas, thank you, guys. Mike Mountain, Luke Ward, Paul Chaplin, Daniel Goldin, Mike Tyning, Graham Warren, Stuart Reed Smith, Brandon Drescher, Tracy Folgerson, Gary Pashley, God rest his soul. I'll talk about that in a second. Adam Challenger, Joe Cook donated £300. He's the guy who took me right over the total straight away. Absolutely phenomenal, mate. Every donation was greatly appreciated. Joe's just a madman, really is. Gavin Walker, Carl Roberts, Sean White, Al McNeish, Aaron Timpson, Rowan Moriarty, which is a great name. Private name there. Dan Pedersen, thank you, mate. Thorsten Wallenberg, that's a good name, that bud. Graham Quick, Marco Poljank. If I've ruined your name, I'm sorry. Jonathan Sharp, Chris Dunlap, Chris Casey? Is it Casey? Cece? Don't know. Matthew Turn, Wolfgang Vith. Sounds like a lisp. Graham Stewart, Cully. Thank you, Cully. Dan Norris, Mark Ewing, Philip King, Karen Blondin, Rich and Karen, crazy people. Casey Kaleo. Another private one. We've got Chris Bellier. George Ertel. There's my phone. I should have read that. That was private. I'll edit that out. You didn't hear that one. Okay. David Hill, Peter Wotton, Douglas Weir, Paul Gower, Paul Savage, Peter Milgate, Jose Sanchez, Toma Eaton, Daniel Thiessen, and Stephen Martin. Thank you all. I sent you all a thank you on GoFundMe. Should have got an email of a thank you from me. I'm absolutely blown away by the support. And like I say, I've made differences here that will hopefully improve the videos. The lighting's better. The camera's way better. This is so much clearer. It's a beautiful camera to use. You know, that camera's 4 years old. It's filmed thousands of hours of footage, as of the SD cards. Taken hundreds and hundreds of pictures. I've definitely made money's worth out of it. And hopefully this one will live as long a life as that one has. Because I do like these little Canon M100, M200 mirrorless cameras. They're simple, they work really well for me. And yeah, just a wonderful camera. So thank you all for your support. So let's jump in. It's like a mini cave tour because people ask and people want to see it and there's new people. I'm not going to do a full cave tour because it's boring. It's about 10 minutes long, 7 minutes long. It's not that long. And it's going to focus on this really and the new workbench here. New spray booth. If you've got any questions, just pop it in the comments down below. So let's go and have a look at this and we'll come back. Okay, so a few of you have asked to see this, so I'm going to do it. We're going to have a quick look around the cave, not a full cave tour. I've done loads of these, but a few of you have asked to see this new stuff. So that's what we're going to do, because these are the new additions. So we'll start over here and I'll work my way around. Like I say, I'm not going to bore you over a full cave tour, but we'll have a good look around as it is. So this is my work area. This is my actual building area, as you can see. So we've got all new cut mats, which are absolutely beautiful. We've got my wonderful iMac. I absolutely love my iMac, whether you're a PC fan or wherever. If for me, you can't beat the iMac. Absolutely loving. Added a second monitor to it, which makes life a lot easier now with editing and the Zoom calls and the live streams. And then we've got all my work stuff here. So all my most used tools and items are here. There's my brand new M200 Canon camera, which you wonderful guys and girls who donated to my GoFundMe have allowed me to buy. So thank you very, very much. Like I say, my work area, we've got the Mr. Colour LP Tamiya paints there, all the glues and other sundry items there, and all my tools, cotton buds, cocktail sticks, all that kind of stuff, all the way around over here to a new shelving unit. So this has been built. It was made out of foam board before. It is now made of MDF. And you see, lots of little knickknacks. A lot of these my little boy gave me, so they've been kept for sentimental reasons, but some of it's my stuff as well. If you know me, you know I'm a big Star Wars fan. A little bit of a nerd like that. So a lot of it is Star Wars related. We got up top, we've got some of the giant Funko Pops. So we've got Boba, we've got the Mandalorian on a bantho with Grogu, we've got the Mandalorian himself with Grogu, and we've got Luke on a Tauntaun as well. Obviously I love my Lego as well. So we've got Lego, some Playmobil Back to the Future, my monitor, which is none up there, Batmobile, Ecto 1, and a lot of the Star Wars and Iron Man helmets as well. Over here, we've got my brand new spray booth, which is looking absolutely wonderful with its brand new light in there as well. I've temporarily added this white strip at the top here because the light is rather glary. I am a bit light sensitive, so to deal with that, I'll put that temporarily, and I'll pick up some proper trim later. But the spray booth, I'll just scoot over my chair, is looking good. Same size as it was before, but this one's not falling to bits. It's a lot more sturdy. And all my regular use thinners, cleaners, sundries, primers and paints are over there, as well as my 4 Apexes are there. And there's another 3 stashed around the place everywhere. On top, there's some more frequently used tools. Some of the LPs are already decanted into little bottles. I've got my respirators and all my spoons that are pre-painted to test paint. Fire extinguisher, very, very important to have in a cave. And some alcalads and aqueous streams, metals. Mr. Hobby Super Metallics, Mr. Hobby Buffer Walls behind there too. And then below, now bear in mind this is a working cave, so the carpet is absolutely destroyed in here. And you know what all that is? That's white tack. It gets in the carpet, just wrecks it, absolutely destroys it. So I've got my Sparmax 610 under there. These drawers are full of like paint filters, straws, pipettes, medicine cups, spare UMP primers, and then that's it really over here. So if we pan around the other side, you can see my brand new Manfrotto tripod, some kits. This isn't even half my stash out here. All those cupboards at the back are full, as are they, and there's a whole load in the house as well. Loads of paints, more kits up there. We've got my wonderful artwork on the ceiling, which is mostly Fords. Big Ford fan, love my Fords, as you can see, and this artwork is absolutely beautiful. Very, very cool artwork. I do like these. They are very nice. If we spin round, now I got to move, so I'll come over here first and then we'll spin it round. So we've got loads of kits under here. Like I said, my beautiful new tripod. Load of kits up the top as well. I have multiples for anybody asks, because I've got over 120 decal schemes for different vehicles. So I'll build them the same model but with different schemes. We've got more kits up here. Again, we've got multiples for a reason. My 1/16 Fujimis are up here with some of my alpha models. My display case, which we'll have a good look through in a second. Another display case with my airsofts in and a few other models. Some knickknacks and what have you there. My amp, speakers, bin, more kits, sub, alcohol, which I'm not allowed to drink anymore. Loads of Lego, lots and lots of Lego. Loads of TS paints, Zero paints. Behind the Mac is Gravity Paints 2K Clear. And like I say, that's it basically. So we spin around this way. I will stand up and give you a quick look at everything else. So stood up this side, different view. So like I say, this is 12 by 8. We are outside my house. We are centrally heated. connected to heating in the house. That is a shell off a Type 23 frigate, off its main 4-inch gun, I think it is. We've got some Lego creators there. Some of these are quite rare now. And we've got some of the Lego absolutely big boy awesome kits there. The Porsche, the Lamborghini, the Chiron, and the other Porsche as well. And then my display case. So if I can walk over here, you can have a look at everything I've got in here as well. People always ask to see some of my bikes. Lots of cars. More cars. More cars again. All of these are video builds now, as you can see here. The big 12 scale R32, 12 scale Caterham. As you can see, quite a difference in size there in both of those. 16 scale Fujimis. My B-Max E30 BMWs, which I absolutely love. And the 6 scale Africa Twin. Some works in progress and some other bits and bobs down there as well. It's a bit dusty. It needs emptying out and dusting. But at the minute, it's a lot of work. So can't bother doing that just yet. But it's not in the worst state it's been. But it definitely does need a good dust. And then we've got my lovely DX Racer chair, which is very, very comfortable. And has served me very well over the past 4 years I've had it, I think. Right then, so what have we bought with the money? Well, like I said, everything's gone back into the hobby as much as I can. With either equipment, improving the area where we actually film, or content, because I said I spend every bit of money, and that's what we've done. So somebody's got a problem with this and they can bugger off. And if you've got any negative comments out there, don't even bother posting because I'll just ban you in a heartbeat. Anyway, so we've got the wonderful M200 Canon camera. Love this, already explained that. Absolutely beautiful camera. Got a really nice Manfrotto tripod, which is a world apart from that horrible thing I used to use. We've got a remote control for the camera, which I sent back, and I'm going to get the proper Canon one because it didn't work very well. And we got 4, I only showed 3 there because one's out in the camera while I was taking pictures. 4 SanDisk 128 gig memory cards, and other shout outs to the names I just said before. Also go to Yuval and Gary, Mr. Ride the Wind, who donated money the day before the GoFundMe and on the day, Yuval, to buy some memory cards. So thank you very much, guys, for that as well. So yeah, wonderful camera, nice tripod, which always helps. There's a complete jealousy of somebody calling me dishonest and deceitful, as you do. Obviously, we built a spray booth, new light, this new shelving, new light. We've got all the cutting mats, which are just nice to get new cutting mats at last. It really is. We bought a Great Wall Hobby F15, and that's in honour of Gary's build, which I'll chat about in a second. So Gary donated me £30. I spent that £30 on a kit to build for him in his honour. So quite fitting, really, I think. We've got a Lotus Europa from Tamiya, a new Porsche 935. My crazy friend Rich Blondin, all the way from Colorado, sent me some of the Hubley Reebok's white metal kits, which are terrifying. Single-handedly the most terrifying kits I've ever seen. 2 of those, which look amazing but terrifying, and some metal files for them as well. And then online, I found another Dodge Viper because I got rid of my other one. A lovely Ford Thunderbird. And a white metal RS2000 Escort. So that's pretty cool. We've got some ISM stickers at last. If you want an ISM sticker, hit the email address in the description down below. And all I charge is postage. That's all I charge. I have the sticker for free. I think it's £1 if you're in the UK and £2 anywhere else in the world, and I'll send you a sticker. The email address is in the description down below, so email me. It's ismprizeclaim@gmail.com. Email me on that to select a sticker. And then just today, I bought an AMT 16 scale 57 Corvette convertible, which I got for dirt cheap because it's missing its electronics, which doesn't really bother me, to be honest. And that'll make a nice build at some point as well. Still waiting on a load of decals from Reggie. Loads of decal sets I'm after for a while for projects we can do. And there's another kit on eBay, which is really taking its time getting here. So hopefully it won't be too long. But like I say, if you want a sticker, hit me up on that email address. All I charge is the postage. You pay me by PayPal. And I'll sort you out a sticker in the post. So there we are. Right then, so as I mentioned in the video of the day, sadly we lost a close friend of our group, Mr. Gary Pashley. We figured out, well, we learned last Sunday he died on a week Thursday. So shocking news for all the group. I think a lot of us are still coming to terms with it. I don't think it's quite sunk in yet properly, but The only way we can honour him is by doing an F15 buddy build. It's called the Brothers in Arms buddy build because he hated dire straits. So I think it's a good name for it. And it starts on the 1st of March and it's got no end date because Gary never finished any models. And I think that's pretty appropriate myself. So try to do F15s. If you got an F15, take part in because he loved F15s. If you want to build something else design, because a few of the people are, by all means do. But we are trying to keep it F15s if possible. If you want to take part, just post up on ISM and my Paul ISM Facebook page as well. Let us know what you want to build, and you can join in. It'd be good to honour him because he was a miserable git. He was a good bloke, Gary was, and a funny guy at the same time. So it'd be nice to honour him with his favourite aircraft. Yeah, that's for sure. So that's it, really. I've got nothing else to talk about. Like I say, not really a bench update, just more of a thank you and a bit of an update. It's Saturday. I'm going to hang out with all the guys. They're all muted at the minute, unless they're talking. No, they're not. They're all quiet. So yeah, I'm going to edit this video, get this up there, and we'll see you on Sunday morning for the live stream. Don't forget to go and sub to Dudley. Links in the description down below. Go and sub to Mike Mountain on Scaly Models. Link is down below. All the other links are down below for all the other ISM groups and what have you. And if you want to support the channel, there's a Patreon me link, a PayPal me link, and a Buy Me a Coffee link. And as always, check out ISM Facebook page and forum, umpRetail.com, my Paul ISM modelling page, the Off Air Hangout group, the Live the Bench group, and the Group Build page as well. Again, these are all linked in the description down below, as well as a big long list of all the products I use, which has been updated. And there's now my Amazon shop front, which to be honest, I'm not sure is working properly, but all the products are linked there in a handy list for you anyway. Thanks for watching today. Thank you for everyone that donated to the GoFundMe. Thank you everyone that supports the videos and the live streams. And thank you to all my friends as well. It's like an Oscar speech, which Gary would all take the Mickey Army for doing. So yes. So enjoy the rest of the day, everyone. We'll see you Sunday morning. Take care. Bye-bye.